Oh, great. All right, so, okay, I'm gonna, that's, oh, good, I did that. It's calling it, is that the call to order? Okay, so we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. All right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, and let's do it with the roll call.
Agenda item C, roll call. Commissioner Rocha. Commissioner Zaragoza. Here. Commissioner Camarda.
Here.
Commissioner Tran.
Here.
Commissioner Thompson. Chair Hypes.
Here.
Vice Chair Dennis.
Here.
Ex officio members Cuchilla. Ex officio member Rodriguez.
Here.
Ex officio member Wolf. Okay. Chair Hypes, I would like to remind the audience that if they wish to address the commission, they must submit a green request to speak form located at the podium in the back of the council chamber. Citizens can submit comment to the commission electronically no later than 1 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Comments received before the deadline will be sent to the commission and will be part of the record and will be mentioned as part of the public comment portion of the agenda. Material may be emailed to cityclerk@cityofmerced.gov and should be limited to 300 words or less. Any correspondence received after 1 p.m. will be distributed to the commission and retained for the official record. Agenda item D, public comment. Members of the public who wish to speak on any matter not listed on the agenda may speak during this portion of the meeting and will be allotted 3 minutes. State law prohibits the commission from acting at this meeting on any matter raised during the public comment period. Members of the public who wish to speak on a matter that is listed on the agenda will be called upon to speak during the commission discussion of that item. Chair Hypes, we do not have any request to speak forms. Agenda item F, action items. Agenda item F1, approval of musical performers for the Brown Bag concert series in November, December, and January, and approval of additional performers for an extended series in February, March, and April. Good afternoon. Let me unmute you first. There you go. Oh, you're on.
I am? Oh,
Yeah.
here I am. All right. So we're here to present the subcommittee's selections for the upcoming City of Merced Brown Bag concert series at Bob Hart Square in November, December, and January November, December 2025 and January 2026. We're also here to ask for approval to send these selected artists to City Council for their final approval. And then we are also here to present 3 additional artists with a request to extend the Brown Bag concert series to February, March, and April 2026. The funding for those 3 additional concerts would come from the City Council's 25-26 budget. So the subcommittee used the following criteria to determine selections: artistic quality and music. I wish I could pronounce this. Musicianship. Did I say that right? Audience appeal and fit, originality and creativity, professionalism and preparedness, local regional connection, social media and promotional potential. The committee ranked as highly recommended, recommended, or not recommended, and most were in the highly recommended category. None were in the do not recommend category. There were 11, and it was difficult to choose. I was not part of the selection process, but I did proctor the subcommittee, and all of these artists are amazing. So they ranged from a few who had listed over a couple hundred performances to a few that are just breaking in and getting their start. I know the city is extremely excited to start on this venture and support these local artists. The genres included R&B, classic rock, family favorites and retro hits, top 40, pop, rock, alt-rock, country, and rap. So the first 3 artists that we're recommending for approval are for the approved Brown Bag concert series. So this first artist is Brian Cade, and his is R&B. So get your phone lights out.
So with that being said, 1, 2, 3. Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebrations with the guys. I sacrificed because I knew you could not sleep without it.
Okay, that's all. We don't want to spoil the whole performance. So that's Brian for November. That's the kickoff of the concert series. The next is classic rock, and that's Cheryl Lockett and Two Hoots and a Holler. So I'm starting in the middle of the performance because part of the initial is getting the crowd amped up and pointing and all of that kind of stuff.
Everybody on the floor, let's go!
Okay. And this is Madison Mitchell and the Mac Theater Camp. And this is the Family Favorites and Retro Hits. And I just selected a
But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Let every creature go for broken sing. Let it be heard and heard on the wing.
So those are the three performances, and the subcommittee selected a variety of performances to appeal to a wide variety of audiences. Again, these will be held at the Bob Hart Square newly renovated stage, or newly installed stage in the renovated park. And so we're asking for your approval of these artists, and then we'll go on to the additional three unless you have questions on those three performances.
I have a question.
Sure.
Did you put them in order of when they would perform?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So just to review, Brian Cade is in November. We're suggesting, or we're recommending him for the opening concert in November. And then Cheryl Lockett and Two Hoots and a Holler would be December. And then Madison Mitchell, the Mac Theater Camp, would be January.
The only question I have is, did the artists themselves get to say, hey, here's my availability? I'm available in October, I'm available in November, December? Or
So-
did you say this person sings here and this person sings there?
So we are inviting them to perform on those dates. They were listed in the RFQ, and so we do have the following artists would also be backup artists if any of these artists had conflicts after they've committed, but the artists that we've selected we're recommending for those specific performances.
Oh, yeah, and the only reason, and the only discussion I would have is because a lot of times with performing artists too, especially ones that have developed a following or they're touring, they've already locked in dates 2-3 months in advance. So I'm not sure if it would be wise to, at the very least, see if the artists are available, or if Brian ranked the highest, right? Like starting with him, like, here are the 3 dates, which date works best for you, rather than like, here's the only date you have. If you can't do it, then we're gonna call on the other, 3 or 6 that were available. That's the only thought that I had. No, wait.
Colton has.
I have a request to speak from
So I was one of the 3, Gregorio, and Chris Jensen, the Parks and Rec director, was on the committee. So the thinking was, they all kind of had the same rating, right? It's not like first, second, and third. That's not how it was. But we're thinking like, well, this is a big thing for Bob Hart Square and downtown. We probably need something big, and then go from there. We definitely want to have a youth component, and so that's why we made it. And we definitely were thinking about how cold it's going to be in the fall. Starting November, December, January, it's just going to get colder and colder. So it's like we start off like, well, we want people dancing, we want people moving. And so that was the thought process, knowing that in the call that all these dates were there. So assuming, well, we're gonna after our process here, it's gonna go back to them, and then of course they have to prove it or not. So yeah, there might be some issues. I'm thinking too, like with some of the kids, the youth, there might be some school issues. So yeah, those things will come possibly, but that was the thought process of that. So
I will also say that in their submissions, most said they were available to play all three.
Okay.
So
I think that was just my only question.
Go-
It's like,
no,
yeah,
that-
as long as
that's a-
we weren't.
we talked about that. We talked about having an alternate if, the group had to, or the artist had to suddenly back out or had some type of schedule conflict. So, but we have a deep bench because, again, most were highly recommend category. So it was very difficult for us to choose.
Awesome.
So those are the three. So, so we are asking for your approval of.
Well, there's a request to speak, right?
Sorry, Eddie.
It's okay. So I just wanted to ask, so did you say there was like 11 to choose from, 11?
The submissions, yes.
And then was it like an open call, or how were these like submissions?
So the submissions, there was an RFQ that went out for a month.
Oh, okay.
And then we promoted it on our site, and people shared it within their networks. And so we received emails, which was the instructions in the RFQ with specific requests for links to performances, social media, those kinds of things. So they sent us their YouTube, links to their YouTube performances on YouTube or performances on Instagram or TikTok. So we were able to review all of those performances.
Okay, thank you.
It was a good experience. We felt like we needed to have our phones out we did a voice style, so we had people turn around and listen and then watch. So
No, I'll be honest. Like I'm excited by it. Like
Yeah.
I've been a willing participant in all of the murals that are happening. It's nice to see like some other art like coming and supporting that too. So it's really exciting. So,
yeah, it was exciting to listen. So
Anyone
like I
else?
said, most of them were highly recommended, if not all of them. So difficult.
any other comments? That's right. Dennis.
Jennifer, just for clarification, so say if like for whatever reason they can't make this date and we're going to go into the next approved. So just theoretically, what happens if we approve both of these? We have the A and B, and then we have to bump them up. Then
So the thought was, if I'm the performer for November and something happens where I can't perform, then we are going to go to the 4, 5, and 6 selections, and then move one of those up to the November, and then the November would have the opportunity to go in the 4, 5, or 6 spot.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So that's the bench,
Gotcha.
if you will. So because this is a 2-part request, we'll go on and listen to the 3 remaining artists and then get your approval or recommendation. So the 4th artist, which is recommended for the second Brown Bag Concert Series, and this potentially is for February. This group is called the Wrecking Balls. And we'll start here. there was some head banging, I saw it. Okay, and then and fifth, and this is by no means fifth ranked, it's just the selection that the artists we selected for March. So that is William Bailey, and he's country, rock, and pop. William Bailey and Band. And then April is classic rock, and her name is Zoe Ray. And again, I started in the middle so that so those are our selections. I recognize that we all like Journey because we were mouthing to the song. So those are our selections. And so if you have any questions on the three additional performances, I'm happy to answer those. Okay.
Nope. There's no request to speak?
Can
In
we
that
get a
case,
motion?
is there a motion or? Oh, there's Glenn.
Hold on. So I think this is a great thing. Does the city have any plans to continue this after the 6 months?
So that would be up to the Arts Commission to dedicate funding for additional concert series. There's definitely a want for that. So from artists and community, people are very excited to have these performances in Bob Hart Square. So
Awesome. With that, can I make a motion to approve? I make a motion to approve then.
Okay. There's a motion, so now we need a second.
I second it.
There we go. No problem.
I have a motion by Commissioner Camarda and a second by Commissioner Zaragoza. Commissioners, please cast your votes. And the motion passes unanimously.
Okay.
Okay, agenda item H, business. Agenda item H1, request to add item to future agenda.
We had a whole laundry list last time we met last month, so that's still, I think that's good.
and we are working on that laundry list.
So I don't have anything else to add to it, so.
Agenda item H2, commission comments.
Anyone, we'll go down the line. Eddie, anything?
I just want to say I love the idea of this. I love the idea of being able to incorporate musicians and then also giving them a chance to like have more exposure into the city and to get more concerts under their belts, especially like the young musicians. So I'm really excited for this.
Do you have any upcoming activities or events or anything? Or
My mind is mush at the moment, so there probably is, but no, I don't remember.
Anything? No? Glenn, anything? Okay. At the end of the month, at the Tioga Apartments, there's an Over the Edge rappelling event where community members who have been raising money on behalf of United Way will be rappelling off of the roof of the Tioga into a block party where there will be family activities, beer from Tioga Sequoia, music, entertainment, and so that'll be really fun. And then this weekend, tonight at 7:30 at the Arts Center, there is a comedy called Dearly Departed, which is about a Southern family losing their patriarch and why he's in ballet slippers. So if you want to figure out why, it's playing tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday night at 7:30, and there's a Saturday matinee at 2 o'clock. If you go tonight, Sunday at 2 o'clock. If you go tonight, you can buy a ticket and you get $10 off your concessions. So it's cheap beer. So.
Good. I have nothing to add really, but I'm really excited about the concert series, especially have young people having a venue to perform. So I'm looking forward to what Bob Hart Square is going to look like, and the stage and how that's all going to work. And I'm excited to put some programming into that.
Now, there also will be a Pride in the Park hosted by Cal Pride Central Valley in Applegate Park on the 23rd from 10 to 3 p.m.
Oh, I have one more, just in case for all of the 5 people listening on Facebook. There is a whole slew of performing arts educational opportunities that are coming through, available for registration now for kids anywhere from ages 5 all the way up to 18 at the Playhouse, at the MAC, all over the county. So if you know of any children that might be interested in performing arts, like they're all registering for their fall camps right now. So it's a great opportunity to get your kid involved in the arts. And that's it.
Agenda item I, adjournment.
Okay,
Make a motion to adjourn.
okay, we have a motion.
I'll second.
There's a second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Camarda and a second by Vice Chair Dennis. Commissioners, please cast your votes.
Yes.
And the motion passes unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Jennifer.